All right, what's happening? Justin Love, Power 107.5, Radio 1 Columbus, in the building. Texas finest, Kirko Bangz.
Already, man. What it do, Claire?
How you doing, sir?
Cool, man. I'm chilling. What's up?
Yo, we're gonna just dip into a few things. You know, the Texas scene has been getting a lot of publicity as compared to what it has in the past, and so a lot of people in Columbus are just recently getting familiar with you. Of course, we were doing What Your Name Is last year. Yeah. We of course dropping Drink in Your Cup right now. Tell me basically, you know, word is that you started rapping you were 15.
Yeah.
And you're how old now?
22.
22 now. So now I did my research, and this cat talked about what he did on MySpace. He said you had like 15 different names. Yeah. On my grandma called you 3 or 4. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So grandma called you Kirko. Yeah. Because your real name is Kirk. Yeah. So where did Bangz come from?
Like I went something like Kirko Jams, Rock, something like that. I was like, I think it'd be pretty clever to go with Kirko Bangz, so I went with it.
Okay, so it just flows. There's no ain't got nothing to do with hair and nothing like that.
Kirko Bangz, sound player.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So talk to me about you went to, I believe it was Prairie View A&U. Yeah. Okay, and then you basically went from communications. Is that what your major? Right. You went from college to rapping.
Yeah, well, see, in college I was rapping though, you know what I'm saying? I was using college just to network, really. Network to my peers, you know what I'm saying? People I went to school with, Greeks, frats, athletes, girls, stuff like that. Okay. And it worked, and that was my foundation, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, we just built that buzz from the ground up, and when the label came looking for it, we was heating up out there, so then it made work. Okay, so you doing a lot of underground work out there. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Okay, and you doing your own mixtapes and on the street and all videos on the videos, meeting DJs, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Doing everything, clubs, just being in the clubs when I got class at 8 o'clock in the morning out there passing our CDs and stuff like that. We did the whole nine.
So you were out the club till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, then you in class at 8 a.m.
Well, I ain't go to class all the time.
Right. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a hustle right there. Talk to me about how'd you go from the clubs, mixtapes on the street to Warner Brothers record deal?
Well, like pretty much that grind. You know what I'm saying? When they came down there, like, man, who hot down here? They felt my buzz. They felt us flaming, and I was like, man, we want to work with y'all. Let's see if we can make something happen. And we like what they was talking about. We feel like we work with them. We could strengthen our career. So that's what we went with.
So you had that street buzz, and then basically the suits just came and said, hey, who's making a name right now? Yeah, you were the one. Yes, sir. How did you build that buzz? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a million MCs out here.
Yeah, you know what basically I just did me, and like people kind of liked what I was doing, and I just kept doing it. I stayed consistent with it, and I stayed on the internet, stayed in the clubs, my neighborhood, people knew about me, and everything just kind of built at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. We just really built from the ground up. We did a real old school, like.
So it was just an old school grind, stay consistent with what you're doing.
And like you play basketball, you stay outside working on your layups, working on your shots, you know what I'm saying? We just stayed working on what we need to work on and stayed with it, and it worked out for us.
So there was no one person, if you will, that was the bridge between the streets to the studio, the big studios.
Nah. I mean, my partner D Will. You know what
D Will, okay.
Important person in the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? If I probably wouldn't have met him, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now. But you know what I'm saying? Other than that, nobody really just, you know what I'm saying, stayed my grind. I'm talking about people, my family, my partners. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? Without them, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So just put all them elements in and put the grind on top of that, and that's how we made it work. Okay. All right.
So you got a lot of mixtapes out. You've had mixtapes coming out since, what, 2009? And we have yet to get an actual LP from you. Yeah. Well, why is that? Why do you just do a mixtapes as opposed to an actual album?
Because I think, like, I can walk out the studio right now and people still ain't gonna know who I am. Some people will, but some people won't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, right now we in the process of building up our brand, building up our name, you know what I'm saying, putting a face behind the record, getting people to know us more than what your name is, and drinking my cup, actually know me as an artist, as a person, and realize I'm just like you, and build that bond and that connection, so when I do sell an album, I go platinum, you know what I'm saying? So we just really building that grind. Like, I got another mixtape coming out, another single, and we like to put mixtapes under the single so people can get to know me as a person rather than just that single. So when the album come out, you know, I mean, I could take the stuff that you like on the mixtapes and really just put that into the formula of me making the album, you know what I'm saying? So when it come down to it, the album just be crazy and everybody will love it.
So basically, the mixtape is more you trying to still develop your fan base.
We still in development stages, you know what I'm saying? I'm still progressing. Like, a lot of times, I look at it like, couple like the radio songs, like sometimes they be bigger than the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, people know Drinking My Cup, but they don't really know me. So that we just gotta, you know what I'm saying, build our brand up before we be like, let's release an album and sell 50,000 or something like that. Like we ain't trying to do that. We trying to do it big. We trying to stay around.
Okay. So I mean, do you like that the fact that you got hits out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you still have the, as you would say, not the notoriety as a Tyga or Jay-Z or, you know, someone like. Do you like that?
I think it's cool. You say somebody like Tyga, they had to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's cool. And I'd rather, like, you talk about people in the game that's big right now, like young cats, they ain't come in the game with just what your name is, and the number one next single was a number one single. You know what I'm saying? It took on a long time, so I feel like we doing good right now.
Right.
It's just we gotta make like the singles all the way up here, but as far as them knowing us as a brand and a person, we kind of like midway there, and everything has to be there when it comes to time to build an album.
Okay.
All the elements got to be aligned.
JLuvv. Yeah.